The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again, and we are approaching what could be yet another important game for the history of the club. We are up against Olympic Lyon in the second leg of a semi-final of the Europa Cup. If we win, whatever the result, we could go. We'll go through to the second Europa final in about 2 or 3 seasons. But since you've been gone, we took on Bournemouth at Ewood and we won 5-2. Early goal by Christian Chew. Not a bit of a long range effort. Top bins, picked that one out. He says. Second one was Adam Dyer, I believe. Looping ball there by Domingos. In a much rotated squad here, a lot of the fringe players getting a spot. Third goal, Forsberg back in the line. In the second half, Dyer made it 3-0. Before Bournemouth starting to get their act together here to make it 3-1. Mitrovic, the scorer. We restored the 3-goal cushion. Paolo Enrique involved Dyer to Baggio to Christian Chew, who got his second of a hat-trick there. This one made it 4-2. Bumbled in. Not too sure who got the goal there. And then, what was this one now? Christian Chew again. Long-range effort. Smashed that in. Was that 5? I think so. So now we take on Olympic Lyon in the second leg of the Europa semi-final, and then we're going to wrap it up against Crystal Palace. So technically, this could be the last game of the season, or the last video of the season. But if we win against Lyon, we'll come again for the final. So here we are, folks, up against Olympic Lyon now. Over the two sides, obviously met last time out with a 0-0 draw over in France. So we're going to go with, what we're going to do, I don't know, should we go a little bit ballsy on this one? Play a 4-4-2, this was the team that played in the last game, obviously a much rotated squad. So we're going to fresh up a bit and bring in some of the first team players. So we're going to go with this lineup, right between the sticks: Winsdale, Nelson, Lascelles, Bogle, Bale, Maitland-Niles, Garcia, Shinchenko, Gunn and Zavanovic up top. There's quite a lot of goals in this team. We look at Shinchenko and Bale on the wings, and then Zavanovic and Gunn up top. Hopefully we can get some today. Okay, so up against Lyon, who have this regen up front, Nolan Legun. 32 million. He's already a French international as well. Doesn't bode well for us. Troy Depay again. Neacham returns, so mostly the same, but it's gonna be a tough one. Okay, let's do it. Let's take it to him. This is it. All cards out. You know what I mean? On the table. All cards on the table. Now, don't want to go ahead, like, put the devil on the wall or anything, but if we were to get through to the final will be played at Villa Park over in England, so that could be a welcome boost for us, but we've got to get there first. Bogle, throw in. Maitland-Niles, loose ball picked up by Ruiz for Lyon. Memphis Depay now, an away goal obviously really puts us up against it, but we're starting with a gutsy formation. I don't know how much ballsy we can go after this, really. Winsdale. Maitland-Niles picks it up to Shinchenko. Maitland-Niles from distance. Why don't you have a shot, son? Why don't you have a shot? He does. It goes over. Over in the other leg. Napoli up against Fiorentina. Advantage Napoli, I would say, in that one. 2 away goals as it stands. 30 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Maitland-Niles has got an injury. Well, Christian Chew was on a bit of goal scoring form, so we're going to throw him back in there. Maybe he can continue where he left off. Got a hat-trick in the last game against Bournemouth. There we go. Bale delivers a free kick, loose ball. Come on, smash it on home. No joy. And Chew with a last-minute tackle. Unfortunately, doesn't get a yellow card. That was the best move of the match so far. Winsdale to Chew. Bale to Chew. Garcia. He also likes a strike. Oh, Lewis Gunn smashes home his 17th of the season. Puts us in front. I wouldn't say... It's not really a big lead, you know. If a goal for Lyon puts them well in control. So we need a second to at least feel a little comfortable. Because right now, a goal at the 93rd minute by Lyon changes this. So, yeah, we're in front, but I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. So, going to edge into the half time with our noses in front, just a little bit. 1-0. So, second half gets underway. Rovers are kicking it off. So, what to do? Do we play like this? Do we change it? Do we be a bit more cautious? I'm going to give it to about 60 minutes. If we can get a second, then I'll definitely pull the brakes on. Oof, good effort by Garcia. Make the keeper stretch, but ultimately over the bar. I just don't... it's just one of those, you know. It's just one of those. 60 minutes gone. Let's see what comes of this. Winsdale. Nelson. Winsdale, get a second goal, guys. Come on, get a second goal. Shinchenko. The whole loose ball. Oh, it's tumped in there. Gareth Bale makes it 2-0. And that requires a pulling back of the brakes. So Gunn up there. Bale up there. Darrell Lenihan for Garcia. Just to kind of slow things down a bit. We've got a 2-goal lead now. So it's a bit Tony Mowbray-esque, you know, trying to hold on to what you got, not go for any more. But a 2-goal cushion is better than a 1-goal cushion. So we got the sort of wiggle room into the last 10 minutes now. I'm just staring at that clock, staring at the clock, just making it go to 90. Gareth Bale. Can't believe we picked him up on a free. Mid-season. It was a mid-season pickup last year. No one was there. And he's been a revelation. Looks like Rovers are going to do another Europa League final, boys and girls. And I think, don't want to big ourselves up too much. I think we've got a chance. And we will be playing Napoli in a very, very tasty Europa League final. Yeah, and that means we're going to have another video before we wrap up the season. But next up, we switch gears as we try to end the season up against Crystal Palace. Who just lost to Liverpool, who are on the verge of becoming another invincible team in the Prem. So here we are, folks, wrapping up the season up against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Now, over the years, the two sides have played 7 times. We won 5 of them. We've drawn 2 of them. Palace have yet to win. They are secure, though, in the Prem. Looks like Bournemouth, Newcastle, Cardiff are doomed. We are in that coveted 7th spot. So we've got Europa League action one way or another. But can we go better and get ourselves into the Champions League through the sneaky back door by winning the stinking thing? You have to find out that one tomorrow, folks. But anyway, Gonna play this one with a rotated squad. You know, give some of these fringe players a shot. Forsberg back in the lineup. Domingos, Paolo, Enrique, Petucha, Torreira's in there at centre back. Neto and Waldemir, who's been, you know, obviously cursed with injury this season. So is Forsberg, if we're honest. Let's just jump straight in and take him on. So a quick look at the Crystal Palace lineup. Greenwood, I'm not sure who he is. Young guy on loan from Manchester United. Not a regen. He must exist in the real world. Gnabry as well. But anyway, we're just going to throw what we got at them. If we can get some goals, that would be nice. Okay, let's take it to them. See what we got. Play with a 4-4-2 as well. So I think, like, ultimately, we want to do what Liverpool's doing right now. It's going to take a while, but to go through and when I say make Rovers great again, I want us to be what Liverpool are right now, on the verge of an invincible season. So I will not see this job as complete until we at least do, if we could do back-to-back invincible seasons. I know that's being greedy because we're nowhere near that stage at the moment. But if we could do back that would make job complete as we losing here to Crystal Palace. It's a long way to go, you know, 7th spot. But you know, we have some young prospects already in the first team. When you look at Waldemir and Gunn and all that, they're all 20-something. We've got a good 7 years of you know, high-class football left. Petucha as well. Christian Chu is still young. He's been here with us for a little bit. Dyer is also young. You know, I don't even know how old he is, but look at that, Matty Cash. He always seems to score on the last day of the season. It's like, hang on a minute, don't let me go. You know, I'm still decent. He is pretty decent, but is he at this level that we need? We need to really kind of cut some of this. Like, I know, like, Bradley Dack is the figurehead for this, and I'm going to keep him on the books no matter what. And I'm trying to keep him in the team as well by playing him in a more central midfield slot, because we don't play that formation anymore because of our influx of decent strikers who score goals like this fella. Oh, little cheeky little flick right at the end there, an assist by Phil Jones of all people. But yeah, so we need to kind of, like, I'm just looking at this team right now. Phil Jones hasn't got long left. He might even be going this season. I think Lascelles is our best centre back. As we draw 2-2 at the moment, with a Crystal Palace team kind of giving us a bit of a game. Forsberg, though, with the corner, fires it in. Rossi grabs it, and a thin air. What's going to come out of this? Is it going to be a Crystal Palace highlight, or is it going to be a Rovers highlight? Fired straight down the middle. It looks like it's Crystal Palace. Greenwood, straight at the arms of Neto. No, it's not. Comes out to Gnabry, and it fumbles out for a corner. Roberts will fire this bad boy in, and it's headed over the top. But yeah, quick look at the team. Cash, no. Forsberg's not really been good. He's been injury prone. And then on the bench, Diop, still young. I don't know. That might have been a rush by Kone. I don't know about him. Kure, he might be. He's a good story. You know, I like to see an actual Rovers youthster. Mason Greenwood has put Crystal Palace now in front. There's a lot of goals in this one. But yeah, I like to see Lewis Kure do well, and I've kept an eye on him, and I thought he might have slipped through our fingers. There's a lot of hot prospects have slipped through our fingers that didn't really play that well. The Polish defender is now about to join a team. He never really made the grade. So yeah, we're going to have to do realistically to start butchering through this team and bring in some world-class players. We've got the money now, we've got new owners, so next season could be a turning point, especially if we can get in the Champions League, if you know what I mean. Okay, second half gets underway. Yeah, just pretty much talked all the way through that first half. Waldemir looking a good bit off this game, so I might actually chuck on Kure and Baggio in a minute. Oh, Dyer. Let's rip. He's been a small success story as well. I can see him being my little Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know, my little super sub to come off the bench and score a goal. I just throw all my subs on here. Give them all a game right now. 3-2, not greatest, but maybe there's another goal in it. Right now we've got double-digit defeats. If we can change that. Ugh. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. 60 minutes to go. I mean, 60 minutes played, 30 minutes left on the clock. But yeah, buzzing about being in the Europa final once again. I think if we play our strongest team, we could give Napoli a good game. And we can give most teams a good game. Obviously, Arsenal, very tough team, fourth in the table. Beat them back to back. That was a good win. Neto's been a good understudy. You know, a lot of keepers have come in. A lot of worse keepers come in and moaned about not playing games, and he's been steady Eddie. He's not been great, but he's been, you know, solid. So I'm happy with him to continue as an understudy to David Raya, who, if you not noticed earlier, Man United is sniffing around. But yeah, I think next season, top bins. Look at that, Petucha. First goal of the season. Maybe have a Roberto Carlos on our hands here. 3-3. Let's say, yeah, it's good, but let's get some more. Let's try and end it with a win, eh? Let's try and end it with a win. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Nice one. Come on, Kone. Quick draw. Quick draw. You got a man in the middle. Fire it. Play it in the middle. Or just go for it, Christian Chu. Just go for it, boy. Just go for it. Look at that. 7 goals for the lad. He was on his way out, but now he's given me something to think about as Christian Chu. slides it in there. And we've turned this game complete. It's been all over the place. All over the place. So we've got rid of that double digits for now. And we're now winning this one. We're winning this one. Closing the gap in on Spurs, but they were good. 6 points clear of us. So, yeah, next season, I'd like to push, you know, in the top 5 maybe. And maybe breaking the top 4, but we'll have to see how the summer goes. Well, that, my friends, has wrapped up this. Look at this one. It's Watford ending on a stinking 7-1 smashing of West Brom, who stay up by 4 points. Watford, though, in 15th spot. The Rovers finishing in 7th. Not too shabby. Obviously, the Power 6 still being the Power 6 as they are. And Liverpool do, in fact, become invincibles. 3-0 comfortable win over Manchester United. So that's going to wrap up this one, folks. Just quick check the emails. 29 million in the bank. We qualify for Euros, which is good, and the squad get bonuses. But we're going to come right back for one more game. It's just a small matter of a Europa Cup final again, boys and girls. The last time we were at this situation was 2 seasons ago. We lost to Olympique Marseille 1-0. But this one is in England. It's at Villa Park, so maybe, just maybe, we can have a whole horde of Rovers fans cheering us on. But anyway, you have to wait till tomorrow to find that bad boy out. Till then, thumbs up, subscribe. Ciao for now.
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.